course, the one with the most of it. And Sniper, the thing that his hero lacks at, like...
Ghost is going quite deep under the tower here, with Toby applying pressure with a level 2 Nether Blast. Void Spirit has been quite a lot outside of that XP range. DM is just trying to maximize the damage output from the Whirling Death. Getting close to those trees and drop a quick nuke every 7 seconds. That bear is dropping dangerously low. 9 class is committing for it. And that's a tower that kills the bear and Ghost that kills the hero. So one gets money, the other gets nothing.
Trying to make a play.
Yeah, him and Quap both would love to have it. Sumail is getting jumped on here. 9 class gets the Hypnotize there to connect onto the Sumail Sniper. But here comes Toby. He's getting in the reinforcements here. No mana for the Sonic Wave. So that probably could have been the deal breaker. Quick assassinate onto the Void Spirit. Ooh, 10 HP. Woo! Toby, can he find him with a wild explosion? Well, he was looking for it, but a bit too far. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Mind Control gonna get pummeled by Satanic and Decalis, and they'll get the Slardar down. Looked like they were trying to feed him with some extra reach happening in top, going for Satanic. So let's see which one connects first.
Sumail.
They're targeting Sumail.
Satanic, no mana.
Feels like they're gonna be able to catch him maybe here. AA Blast, a bit of a miss here. TP coming in as well from the Slardar. 9 class is gonna be in big trouble, but they finished the kill on Satanic in the top lane. So that secondary smoke, that simultaneous smoke that happened, looks like they're gonna get a follow-up kill on Decalis with a massive Slitherine crush from that Corrosive Haze. AA stood no chance.
The Diffusal play, they brought in the Lone Druid, and then it was impossible for him to do anything.
Yeah, attacking the bear. Mind Control's gonna find 9 class on a bit of a stroll.
To get close to you, he's gonna start bursting you down. You slow him down right now. Between minute 15 and minute 20, if the Timbersaw dies, then it's a problem.
Looks like he might even down to 500, slowing him down with the Chakra, and Slardar ain't moving anywhere right now. But Ghost gets the root onto the Timber, and Toby's gonna be there to secure the kill with a bit of a Nether Blast on top, and that AA Blast. Yeah, I don't think anybody is really playing it right now. There was a phase when it was like ultimately the best, but Parivision coming in with a smoke here. No one 9 class Decalis nearby. Ghost is in a perfect position to jump on, and this AA Blast is not gonna miss. It will connect, but how many lives are gonna lose in this fight? Because the Queen of Pain will get traded.
Shards, like just go full on and maybe like even a phylactery.
Well, depends if they win this fight, we might get an idea of it, because 9 class is already going to get jumped on here. Slardar is the one who takes a majority of damage. AA Blast tanked and everything, and there's a illusion tearing him apart, and he's going to go for the deny, able to get the kill from the Satyr Tormentor instead. Meanwhile, Sumail will punish 9 class, so both supports dead, and a denied Slardar.
But either way, you don't give anything.
You want to kill heroes and instead of illusions, so...
You want to save people, Panda.
Well, you probably have to save Sumail here because he's getting jumped on. Parivision really quick with the jump here, and that's going to put Toby in the middle. There's a Sonic Wave for, I think, the first time almost in the entire game, as Pugna's going to drop. Quap did take quite a lot of damage from that Pugna ulti round, so if he goes in deep here, there's still the blink on that Quap, so you just can't go for that play. But 9 class is here. Mind Control shows himself with the stun. Yep. 1-2 gone.
That's the play.
Vision has already been established here. Let's see if Decalis is able to get the D-ward on those lane wards. It's 9 class DM. 9 class is already scouting ahead, getting a bit of vision in front. With the Call of the Void, those are Aether Remnants create kind of a minefield. Mind Control gets the jump in. Hellscream follows. Satanic is in trouble. Gets the Manta off, but will he be able to get that Sunder? Because Mind Control's still on top of him. He gets stunned. He's sundered. He's dead. They've lost 3 on the side of Nigma Galaxy in a rapid moment. Make that 4 because Sumail is also going to be in between. He's going to try and finish up no one, and he does get 1 kill at least. But that's Parivision setting up the dominance, getting a 4-1 trade. Coming right behind Nigma Galaxy, changing their position, trying to go on the hunt here. 9 class, he reads this, he sees this, and they know my MC goes for the miss stun, and he's going to set himself up for dead. By the looks of it, the Sonic Wave is going to be there as well. 9 class is on 1 HP, so is MC, and so is Ghost with the first bear, and he's just going to go straight for the TP out. He doesn't see an opportunity to fight this one. The Spirit Bird TPing out. Toby's going to be left for dead. Parivision will clean up the Pugna, and with the Metamorph pop, they might be the ones to walk into Roshan and take that agent.
He's an amazing player, but him being amazing doesn't come from just a second. They might go for no one.
Definitely going to go for no one when you have the opportunity for it, but the Sonic Wave, no
shouldn't
one's going to
have.
take a 1 versus 2. Hellscream is about to die. The Deny comes out from the Slardar. No one considering, can he still blink in and go for it? Yes, he is, but here comes
That's
Ghost
dangerous.
as well, and that is a dangerous jump from no one's Quap because they're
Well,
the
mid.
kill they wanted, and they got in the end. But at the same time, the mid, DM with the boys clean up Toby.
Gonna be a big one in the top lane. Huge explosion there. Parivision able to take down the sniper, able to take down the Slardar. Oh, that looked almost a little bit too easy there for Parivision.
For Tower Panda, because now it's so easy for them to predict your moves.
Continues to go to work. Gets solar crested and healed up by his allies. Meanwhile, Sumail just instantly gets taken down. And they will take a huge amount as well from that Nether Ward. Night Class disappears into the void because of it. And he's going to come with a buyback on Sumail Sniper. That's 3 heroes dead on the side of Parivision. Satanic's going to have to make a run for it. Let's get stunned by that Assassinate. Mind control on the chase. 4 seconds left for a blink. Oh, he got hit by the AA Blast by Ducalis. Satanic, he's microing some illusions and actually hoping to get the kill on that Slardar, which Ducalis will clean up in the end. Parivision's going to lose pretty much everybody on their side. Nice Manta dodge there on the Assassinate. Pretty easy to see it coming when that Assassinate's also flying really quickly. But
Thinks he can win this fight?
Doesn't look like he can actually win this one in the end. Ghost is going to beat that TV. And yep, Bear gets to work. And that's a bit of an XD. Bear. Getting close, he's getting close. Blade Mail used as well. And the slows, the roots there, the fear's coming in, and look at that, no one. Quap is just getting torn apart. But he manages to get away. Another root. That Yules is there for the save. Night Class makes sure that his mid laner doesn't lose his life for nothing. And actually find themselves an extra kill because the Leshrac was there to give some extra backup, but Hellscream just isn't there on time. Up the base. That is a lane of racks secured. The range racks from bottom fall as well, and that Satanic TV.
He can't lose the bear. He can't lose the bear right now. He has to send him to the base to heal.
Looks like you can't lose your racks, but you can't lose your bear, but it looks like they might lose mind control. There's the Slardar going down. No one blinks in between all of them with the Shivas applied on 4 heroes. Toby, Ice Blast is in there as well. Catching Sniper in the fountain. Ghost is dead. Sumail is dead. That's a dieback on the Sniper. But Hellscream is trying to get some damage done. The Queen of Pain will at least drop. But that's only 1 dead on the side of Parivision. And Nigma Galaxy, they're losing too much. And they don't have the firepower remaining anymore. At least Toby's keeping mind control up on that Slardar. Good luck, you ain't beating this TV. He's going to take your base. And that's the last glyph, too. It's going to be Megas after.
And control also a little bit late on the BKB, so he got some
Trying to go for another jump. Slardar. Well, that was a desperation play at best. There wasn't much to do. That does look like Parivision's going to lock in the game.
Pretty solid performance, right? Nothing too flashy. Just a standard game that they played. You farmed, and then you just played better and moved better around the big objectives, meaning the first Tormentor and the first Roche. Those were the moments where Parivision won this game, those 2 fights. But the thing that can make it a kill lane is the rotations from Toby and especially Sumail.
I think we've had like 2 Kez games.
You and me, yeah, we've cast 2.
Invasion happening down on the bottom side of the river. No one. Dropping pretty low on that Beastmaster, and that's going to be a first blood picked up. Mind control. We'll get this one on the Lycan. We're trying to leave for Sumail. Sumail, who actually picked up Nature's Prophet.
So this AA needs to be covered by sentries if he just doesn't want to get blown up or eaten by units every single time.
Yep.
Here's
we're going to make a rotation to the top lane. Sumail. There's the glimpse back. Bring in DM right into the arms of Ghost, Sumail, and Toby. Ghost gets caught by one of the remnants, but Toby does have the damage to bring him down on a money tree. You gotta pick up that gold.
Unless they are doing something to fight.
Getting closer to the vessel, the Nature's Prophet. Wrath of Nature comes out. Hellscream goes for a bit of a chase, but too far away. And Ducalis also shows up. That's also Ghost in the mid lane. We don't get to see a gyro rotation too early on in games like these, but Ghost is going to go for the dive. That Rocket Barrage is almost tearing that AA apart entirely and brought in with the glimpse, and that's a money tree inside a Sprout. Back in, but Hellscream's already getting info in the back. Activated the Watcher. They see the XP rune, or the shrine, more accurately here. Sumail's going to be brought in. Secure both DM and 9 class. Ducalis is getting some damage onto the gyro. Satanic is also here, and they're going to get to reply. Sumail is dropping dangerously low, and so is Ghost. He's running away with the afterburner, and he's
So
got
fast.
so much movement speed, but is it enough? Yep, the Kazurai Katana won't do it, but the axes will finish him off. And they even get to clean up the stack with the Raptor as the Satanic is brought in here, so that's...
I like this.
The
This is
Overlord
the
helmet
play.
on the Lycan's definitely going to be an important one to grab. 9 class is going to get surrounded as Ghost comes in from one direction. Toby glimpses him straight back, so they'll also keep these in. That's an easy pick. Bring the whole team, take down that T1. There's history. Parivision's recognizing we're going to give it away, but can they make a separate play? Ghost is being chased. The gyrocopter's finally spotted.
Scott.
The jump coming out, and there's the Ice Blast. The Remnant misses.
No.
The Ice Blast misses, and Gyro doesn't even die. He gets pushed away with the Roar, connecting onto Sumail, and it gives a fighting chance for Nigma Galaxy, but how much can they do? Ghost is still in the middle of it. The TP attempt from the Beastmaster is going to be a close call. 100
Barely.
HP is going to be enough for him to TP away, and also the Underlord. And here comes Mind Control. After finishing that mid T1 tower, they're going to go hunting for Ducalis, and at least something goes their way. You miss some. Ducalis is given info here. Can they this time take down Ghost? He's walking to the high ground, and 9 class has to react, and this time they get their skulls to connect, and that gyrocopter will go down to the support duo of Parivision. 9 class is still targeted. The rocket will connect. Hellscream's on the chase, has track. Sumail's also coming in. They want to look for a track. Oh, he sprouted himself. Oh, poor Sumail. There's the glimpse coming out at least, so they're going to get that track kill anyway, but no money tree play. They have been drawn out, though, that this is the area Nigma heroes are more likely to descend upon Parivision, so Satanic he stays a bit too deep. Ducalis, though, it's like a one-on-one versus Sumail. He's not going to beat this one. 9 class comes to follow up. Maybe he's got enough. Yes, he does, and he's going to steal a couple of those bounties down to the ground as well. Satanic, though, he is targeted here. The rocket's going to fly in, and he doesn't get the Raptor dance out because of it. No one going for the Roar, but it's a 1 versus 4
No way,
for him, and he
Blast.
realizes he cannot fight this, and he's trying to go for the back away. Glyphing the tower, gets some extra damage. Pit of Malice from DM, and onto Ghost. Ghost is dropping dangerously low with the gyro, just outside of range from that Remnant. Doesn't catch him, no one will fall, and 9 class looks like he might be an extra. Nigma Galaxy
He has
getting
no
a lot of
spells.
good kills here, and nobody really died except for Sumail. Mind Control, he's getting tuned by the Croakers, but the Croakers only using the water bubbles this time around. No tendrils of the deep to intervene. 9 class is still moving back in, and Sumail comes in for the snipe, takes down 9 class, and Ducalis is on the run. He's tracked up, glimpsed back into the arms, and that's another kill, and that's a money tree, and that's also going to be DM.
Even more.
It is a massive chain feed at this point, and Nigma Galaxy, they say thank you. In Belgrade, Serbia, exclamation mark ticket into chat, or click the banner below the stream. Punch your tickets for the main event, Saba Center. Those 4,000 people. Mike getting jumped on here. Mind Control's gonna fall to Parivision. An easy grab. Toby, Hellscream, maybe get Sumail participating in this too, as they're going for a bit of an info scout.
Well, they already have info. They see 9 class. They see no one as well. This is going to be a great one if they can catch him. They should be able to.
Wolves and the Golem. There's the glimpse. Grab the Beastmaster. They'll be able to retaliate for their fallen comrade. Mind Control.
One of those plays, if you just go for it, that can cost you the game. So you need to be very, very careful. But the supports have found Kez.
Satanic gonna get hit by the Disruptor ulti. He is tanky at 15 armor, but he's not tanky enough by the looks of it. Gotta be fast. It should probably be flying by now already. That Roshan is dropping
Use it!
dangerously low. No Ice Blast yet. Hellscream is there for the dust, and they still haven't used it. Roshan falls. Ghost will pick up the Aegis for himself, and that's
Just
gonna be
bail.
them taking only Hellscream and the rest of Nigma.
Be very careful. Their lineup doesn't work unless 5 of them are alive. Every single time somebody's off the map, you're losing timing on this Aegis, and now you're going to be losing an extra hero as well.
Hellscream again. DM also having the extra movement speed slow on the Pit of
way.
Malice, but you are not running away from it, Kez. If he's gotten a couple jabs into you, you know he's going to fall in the bottom lane as well. Onto the Beastmaster. This time, no escape for no one. Sumail picks up the kill, and he's picking up the gold back. It's actually a perfect setup for an Ice
It's
Blast
enough for
every
Nigma
time.
Galaxy. If they continue pushing this, it's way too dangerous.
So what we're gonna do, there's the Shadow Walk on the Disruptor.
They're going.
given by the shard of the Hellscream, and Sumail. BKB's up, punches the Underlord, a couple big jabs in there, but 300 HP remains. The Glimpse comes back as well, and it's going to be enough. The Breath of Nature will finish him off, and that's going to be a tier 2 tower. And a really important hero from Parivision will be out for 40 seconds.
You can go for it without the Underlord. They have nothing to defend this with. He needed to survive. DM is the one that needs to survive all of this. Without him, your lineup is just not capable of standing his ground at all.
No one is going to go in. They're going to try and make the play here onto that Nature's Prophet. Satanic only just now starts hitting the Nature's Prophet. It's going to be enough to take down Sumail. They're going to go for Hell's Skirmish Bolt, finish him off too. And now Ghost going to be chased as his Aegis is probably going to pop 20 HP. Not going to be enough with the Kazura Katana. And there's going to be a glimpse back onto Kez, trying to get Ghost away from harm. He's actually heading straight towards the battlefront. That second life, and a BKB still unused. Satanic getting caught by the static storm. And
no,
with
BKB.
6 seconds on his BKB, he won't have it. The surprise attack from Nigma Galaxy, it pays off. Satanic and no one both will drop. Toby getting punched by DM. And almost done with the Disruptor. One more hit, he's got him down. Ducalis will finish him off, and Ghost and Mind Control, they did some damage to that tier 3 tower. But with the proper damage missing from the side of Parivision, this tower is going to be history. Kez coming in with a buyback. They're going to go for the chase here, trying to grab Ghost. There's the follow-up with the grappling claw. And the AA Blast is going to follow. It doesn't connect onto the Ghost Gyro, but look at the damage. Might be enough to stun on Satanic as he was about to Raptor Dance, but no, sir. His Gyro and an end of his head. No one. They do have the gem, so they get the jump on Hellscream first, so the reaction is quicker from Parivision, but Beast instantly recognizing they are here. We have to jump away. It's not just 2, there's going to be the whole team in 9 class. He'll be brought to death.
Respond to this. I'm kind of curious if he's going to try to go. Yeah, Raven's Veil coming in with the Kez. Now they see him.
Oh, he's spotted already, but they bailed out of the Roach Pit. And they're not fully committing to him either. Just trying to slow him down, and actually is pretty good for Parivision. Satanic doesn't have to insta BKB. He's getting so many stuns thrown at him. Might have to even do it right now. He's going to get sent away with the glimpse, and oh my god.
You've got a glyph, but this is not going to be enough to defend.
Banner is down. Nobody can really hit it either. The struggles of playing 4 melees in your lineup. The AA would be the only one to safely try and attempt that, but the Gyrocopter with that Black Cannon, well, looks like that might be a short-lived Aegis. Maybe.
And Control is in.
Control is pretty deep in, yeah. He dropped down to half HP. Does he get frozen? He does. DM is trying to clean up that Mind Control Thunder Hide. The Lycan is dropping lower and lower, and they finally finish him off. Also losing that Aegis. 30 seconds for the Kez. This lane is still probably going to go down. Can Nigma Galaxy make it without any further casualties? Probably going to be the bigger question here.
Abe, last thing, Mind Control just thought that it was impossible for them to kill him. And then he stayed a little bit too long.
Spotted Sumail.
He's fighting.
All by himself. He's definitely fighting back. I mean, we already saw how strong he is versus the Kez. He needs 5 seconds for a teleport. No one's getting blocked out by the Sprout. Glass is over there. The Hypnotize will connect onto the Nature's Prophet, and he ain't running away from this one. The Gank Squad will find what they were looking for. Take down Sumail. The place to be in. Maybe 9 class should be put in front instead. And there's Mind Control's Granite Golem spotting, and an instant shapeshift coming out as they run to the Ancient Apparition. Ducalis will die. And they're going to bring in DM through the gate. Well, actually, yeah, there we go. He's finally arrived. No one, though. He's getting torn to shreds by Ghost and by Sumail. And that's going to be another pick. Underlord going for the teleport. Now it's going to be just enough. Toby, no glimpse there. Cutting waves, or trying to cut waves to slow them down at least. And that's going to be a static storm inside the base, catching the Underlord.
That's a buyback.
That's too much damage for him to take, and he will drop. Satanic goes for the charge. This Kez is in the front line and gets a bit of healing from the Raptor Dance. Going straight for Sumail, trying to finish off the Nature's Prophet, but he's got the Hurricane Pike, and he's going to parry a couple of those hits, and he kills him with a parry. Takes him down. Ghost will fall to no one, and Toby and Hellscream are both in trouble. They will drop as well. Nigma will drop almost everyone.
Don't go for a straight-up fight. That is too dangerous to do right now.
They are going for that chase anyway. 9 class. Gonna get hit by the glimpse, but able to dodge it with the Dissimilate before any other sort of control connects. Satanic, he's nearby. Ghost, he's hidden. He's marked by the Raven's Veil, though. Nice charge into Collis, gets the lead, and Satanic though gets a bit of early damage onto Ghost, and they're going to be focusing with no one in the back line as well. Sumail is going to get hit by the roar, he's going to be forced away, but Satanic is just charging behind Ghost, and Ghost for that kill, takes down the gyrocopter, plus he also has that Aegis, and that gyro missing from that fight. It's not looking so good for Nigma Galaxy. Sumail is going to be the next target focused on. Satanic's going to be rejoining the fray here, as he was quite far away from that gyrocopter chase. Satanic, he's also pretty low, but he does have that Aegis for that second life. And Sumail, he's dropping low. He's still fighting to the bitter end, trying to take down 9 class. We'll get another one here.
He's so strong.
Is also dropping. He is strong, but he's not strong enough to beat Kens for a second time. And that's 3 heroes dead on the side of Parivision. Can he keep up the chase on the bounty? Doesn't look like it. To get himself a successful high ground fight, they got quite a lot out of it. That could have been the move to win the game in a sense from Nigma Galaxy, but just a slight bit short. Satanic spotted Toby, gonna go for the surprise with the static storm, and they're gonna go unleash hell on Kens, and that is gonna be a rapier probably falling down. Yes, sir! Gone for 100 seconds, 9 class and no one, with a help with the College trying to get some work done, but this is gonna cost them way too much. And Nigma Galaxy, they know they got this game in the bag now with those buybacks. They should be able to close things up here. It's a punch. Ghost seemed like he's not really interested in picking it up. He's already got a lot of damage on his side. So does Sumail. 9 class into College trying to get some work done here. Just the 2 of them. The Underlord trying to help him out, but he's not even in the fight yet. 9 class is already down to half. They've lost to Collis. Manages to slip away for the time being, but another glimpse comes through, and he's got all of his spells on cooldown. He will go down. Stints the buyback. That's going to be mega creeps. We still need 40 seconds for the Kez. And no source of gold, nothing to pick up right now, so he'd get his buyback up. Void's fair in trouble, but yeah, there we go. We're going to a game 3, Nigma Galaxy. They're able to fight back.
Oh boy, Nigma and their ballsy plays with a lineup that is not that great at team fighting. They still ran for it all the time. And really, I mean, with this lineup of theirs, you need to always be ahead. You need to be running at your opponent.
Sumail has played 7 Tinkers this year. And the last, yeah, Furion has he's been a pretty different hero in the past. Meanwhile, the Shadow Fiend's going to get first bled by DM. And that's going to be Parivision on the board first, taking down Ghost. Need some sort of magic resistance against these guys, but Toby doesn't see him. Now he's going to be like, oh, well, they apparently still are sticking around. He's going to get a Courier Snipe because he's a Jakiro. He hits twice, but he'll lose his life. DM, 2 kills in a row. What a start for the Timber Saw. So far, looking at the laning stage, only the Timber struggling with CS, but those 2 kills definitely shifted DM into a good place. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Hellscream will be the one to drop first. Satanic will find a kill. Mind Control trying to do the best with his idol on.
I need to take you to try Banya Luchkicheva. For just a second, Mind Control is in trouble.
Right. Get to that. That Enigma is history. No one coming in with the rotations, just like Sumail did in the previous game. Funny thing, no one also picked the same facet voice, so he's also going with the Nature's Prophet.
Okay.
9 class with the jump. That's a big nuke on the Tinker. There's the body blocks, and he's getting poked by no one. The Sprout's there. One more hit. There we go. 9 class has a double support rotation on him, though. And even if they got the kill, they're going to trade a couple money bags there, so I think that's worth maybe 100 gold.
It's going to be a problem for every single one of your heroes, so slowing him down is of the utmost importance, and you're already winning the lane.
Yep. Oh, Mind Control. Big trouble on this Enigma. He'll try to drop the Malefice there, but it won't do any good. Nicholas giving the vision. Satanic, the first 10-11 minutes, and your mid laner is kind of in the same status. Parivision gets free time for their core to get online. But this is a good move they're doing on DM here. Applying the pressure for the 7-minute wisdom. Nobody's interested in this. Nigma will be able to take this one up, but they're also fighting down and bottom. No one is also joining in on the fray. Nicholas is dropping low. The March is doing quite a lot of work, and they're going to be able to take that shrine as well. That goes for Sumail. No one's pushed away. Satanic only level 5 without the Metamorph, and all he can do is just body block. Keep Hellscream away from his Nature's Prophet, but Ghost is coming in. Under vision, level 3 raises, those are gonna hurt. He just gets in position to cast them, but
he needs to run now.
Everybody's backing away. It's like, oh, you left me alone? Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna be happy with the trade. They got both with
and then all of his work down the drain. But Parivision's still ahead, and they want Mind Control again. They're really putting in the hurt on this Enigma.
Oh, sure are. Mind Control gonna drop again. They even used the scan on him just moments before they went for the jump. No one does drop quite low, but he's able to secure those money bags for himself.
He
Meanwhile,
was surrounded in that triangle, and he somehow got out. He got out with the blast off, took the distance, and then somehow in the end he managed to get out.
oh dear. That's a good combination. You got Cogs and the Requiem, but Ghost is taking a lot of damage here. There's just no backup coming in, so both offlaners
Taking
are...
Lycans, Beastmasters, Enigmas. They hate it when their towers fall nowadays this early, and it's a problem. Meanwhile, good setup on the top lane.
They're going to be out for a while. Shadow Fiend going to get jumped on. DM's going to be able to take him down on Toby. Also tanking the tower. No one is on the chase. 3 seconds for the Sprout. DM going to be able to get maybe closer with the Timber Chain. I think they might have an idea where the Chikiro is escaping right now. He's right under vision. Timber saw season, but he's going to go for the long chase. Toby's got no teleport. He's got no way out. That's going to seal his fate. He'll take down the two-headed dragon.
So quite big.
Yeah, that is also cost bit of a costly death for Ghost, but yeah, mind control. There's just no way he's going to be ever able to get close to that lane, right in the heart of Serbia Belgrade's center. See you guys there. Kala's going to get pulled in by the Cogs, and Hellscream maxed out power Cogs. 275 damage, for instance, of Cogs hitting you. It's a lot at this stage of the game, and Enigma's about to die again. He goes to the black hole at the final second and takes down the techies. The hook shot there to secure that he doesn't escape. Looked like he was
no one is
trying to get
hunting.
himself away. He decides to get that Maelstrom instead. So the old growth is a pretty handy spell. 9 class, well, Mind Control is using his tools against him. With the Wildwing Ripper, with the Hurricane pushback, and there's a Tinker now also TPing in, wanting to finish off the kill here on 9 class. And he'll get it. Sumail. Laser up, march it down. And also a gank with the smoke right behind Dakalis. This is going to be an extra. Snapfire doesn't really have anywhere to go. There's the hook shot. Tinker TPing straight back in. Get a double for Sumail's Tinker. Finn. Looks like he's just going to be the player to always be hunted down. There's going to be a teleport on him. Meanwhile, they actually jump on the Enigma instead. Know that they can finish him off. Toby going for the teleport.
Nicely done by Parivision. They really understand how to play versus this Enigma.
Shot in
the mid lane.
No one in big trouble. He's got no way out of this one, though. He's fighting in the fire, but it's just not going to be enough. Meanwhile, Ghost and DM having a scuffle. There's this, the ulti coming out from the Snapfire. Burning Ghost. 9 class is also here. DM cleans him up. That was close that the techies didn't actually die because he uses his blast off and there's still the Requiem souls flying in.
Mind Control is
Mind
alone.
Control! Oh, he got the black hole off, but he's going to die to the right clicks, and Sumail's trying to help him out with a laser on the TV, but the illusions are still too much to work with. Meanwhile, Hellscream, he's got DM very low inside those Cogs, and he will drop. They'll trade 1 for 1 there. That's a double for Satanic.
Dangerous to say on this lane. This tower will have to be let go. Oh, Toby.
No one finds him. Curse of the old growth into the Sprout. 2 right clicks from the TV illusion. Satanic 6-0. In this case, Toby found himself in the graveyard again.
9 class is playing so well around this ward, and they found the Enigma again.
Did he get all of his mines off? He did. That's 200 HP left. Is there a Furion to teleport in? He was thinking about it, but there's a lot of traffic down bottom. Nigma bringing in the reinforcements. My Hellscream with that rocket is like, dudes, send everything you got. All the units that you've got. Go straight at him. 9 class. Gonna find a way out of this one. The Taser Disarm is there, so the Clockwork can't hit his Cogs. 9 class is gonna get right-clicked down by Ghost, and suddenly...
Terrorblade and bring them down. And once you do that, the chase is on. I mean, look at it. You've got a Clockwork.
Techies run a zigzag from that hook shot, but it still connects from Hellscream and into the arms of that Shadow Fiend. Goes with the Mask of Madness. He tears that Techies apart.
The Terrorblade just isn't strong enough at the moment.
And you're going to have to find an item of choice that's going to fix your problems for you as well when you're playing a Terrorblade into a Tinker. Toby going to get taken down in the mid lane. But this TV, are you getting an MKB or are you not?
Yeah, maybe he decides an MKB is the way
Smoke
to go.
on smoke. They actually don't have the high ground advantage here. Nigma Galaxy are already behind the Roach Pit. DM going straight for Mind Control. He did a 2-meter blink. And now the Timbersaw popping his axe. He's taking the front line for himself. Nice cog placements there from Hellscream as Satanic is coming in for the chase. Ghost unleashing hell, taking down the Nature's Prophet. No one will fall. Mind Control is also out for the count, so no Black Hole, but Tinker in trouble. Sumail will go down. Is in a no man's land in between everything. I don't know how the Tinker ended up in that position, but that's the end of the fight, and Satanic should be able to clean up this Roche. The illusions are tanky for now. All right, he's going to get some flowers fed to him, so it's going to be okay. Tinker coming in with the buyback as well. Sumail, can he make it in time? Satanic's going to be picking up the Aegis. He secured it. Toby stunned in the middle of the river and sundered as well, but he's already down. Nice jump from the backline by 9 class onto the Clockwork, onto the Shadow King. Ghost going to be going to the runaway, but he's going to be able to get some damage out. Sumail going to be finishing off the tech piece, and there's the Black Hole be connecting also the Nature's Prophet, grabbing the Timbersaw as well. Nigma Galaxy will lose Ghost, and TDM is so low, and they also managed to take down the Collis in the backline. Mind Control still with Sumail, but no more mana on this Tinker. One last laser, and that should be it.
Ghost shouldn't have died there. The force that from the Clockwork, he wanted to force him back in, but Ghost turned around at that moment to start attacking, to start lifestealing, and
bit of a push onto that top tier 2 tower, forcing out the glyph. That's going to refresh. If this tower drops 9 class, some damage down on the back line, but he's under a macro pyre, and also the march. This has to be the first time.
We forgot about the offlane Jakiro meta like 5 years ago, that it happened a couple of times, so...
Well, maybe the reason why Toby is the, the actual offlaner, right?
Exactly.
Well, I think that's slowly getting back in.
Oh, what an outplay.
Stunning an illusion. Satanic forced out the BKB off the Shadow Fiend too. It's going to get sent up in the air. Toby's going to get taken down. DM charging in on the front. The Requiem comes out, but Hellscream will also die. The illusions are doing quite a ton of work, and Toby's in trouble. Satanic with the triple. Toby forced back. The Snapfire Kiss is flying, giving them the vision and Mind Control. You've got nothing left in the tank. He'll dodge with the blink, try to get himself away. Snapfire might still run into him though. Jakiro being chased by DM's Timbersaw. Reached this one wrong. Meanwhile, on the other side, Sumail already used his BKB. Satanic Aegis. Oh, it's going to go down. They're going to get something for it. And a Black Hole with Mind Control. He's got a BKB. Sumail is going to drop low. There's the blink in. No, will not use the Black Hole yet. 9 class. So just a quick cookie to safety. Oh, that TV illusion is tearing Mind Control apart. He's in trouble. But he's trying to get closer for that blink stun, but he gets shotgunned by the Collis with the chase. The Dolan's given the vision. Sumail will go for the quick trade, take down the snap. Now the Timbersaw is going to be the next target. Hook shot from Hellscream. They're going to trap that Timber for the time being. And there's nothing the TV wants to give in this fight anymore. So it's going to be a long chase for that Timbersaw.
He's so small.
Can they take him though? TP out, and he's gone. Rocket connects. They don't want to hug each other for a potential hook shot. Nigma leading the front. Can he get a blink stun? Black Hole. Yep, you've got both of them. That's a catch. And they'll finish them both off. That is Satanic streak gone. Meanwhile, Ghost in the backline finds DM, and he barely gets that Aghanim's reactive armor off. And because of that, he survives and is able to get out. But the biggest thing is, they got Satanic for the first time this game.
Level 25, a Tinker. The AoE laser is coming. They're all gonna die to that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that laser is it's a hell of a thing. Only once has the Tinker really been in a bad position to catch him. Leibnier connects on the Jakiro. Tomy gonna get surprised by that. The duels, but the Timber Chain still sends him forward. And the Jakiro is already out. The hook shot backfires and hits somebody in the butt. Hellscream doesn't really get much impact out of it. No one on the side. They ping the Nature's Prophet that he's kind of alone right now. And he turns around with the BKB. Ghost is going to turn in for some big hits. The Glimmer Cape is there. And they've got the vision with the gem of the Hellscream Clockwork. And he's in the front line now without backup. As they are split in their positioning, they're going to leave that Clockwork for dead. Satanic finishes off the Roshan and picks up an Aegis for himself. Parivision are gaining control of the area. Diminishing returns in there. 9 class. Spotted some Ellen Ghost. Their backup's coming in. They won't be able to catch the Tinker, but if they catch the Shadow Fiend, the Gleipnir doesn't connect because they lose vision. He's going for the Requiem cast, but nothing that Ghost can do. And no one even pops the BKB. Either Dakalis almost forgot about the tree. Meanwhile, he's picking up the gold. Satanic is going to work on Toby's Jakiro. Yeah, it's just a fair 1,000 damage crit right in the face of the dragon. Black holes is 1,000 in total.
Should have left it on level 2, to be honest. Pure
sense,
damage.
yeah. So Mail finds 9 class. They're going to get hook shotted here in Hellscream. They want that gem back. Hey, this Techies is just struggling to press the blast off button and just won't be able to get it. There's a battery assault on top of him.
Gem?
Guys,
Gem?
Oh, the courier picked it up.
Why was it on the
Techie
ground?
saves it. Well, when the rearm was such a low cooldown that you could permahex 2 players. That was pretty balanced. DM, you're in a no man's land, my friend. You're gonna get hit by a Requiem right there, but the cookie is there. And he still used his reactive armor. There we go. There's also a setup on the back line. Black Hole comes out. That's the first one from the Enigma, but he's BKB'd up. Does have a refresher for a second. No one will go down. There's Satanic searching for the backline. Nice ice path set up by Toby. They're able to reposition. Sumail, defense matrix actually brought him closer to his enemies. Not sure if he wants that to happen. 4 versus 4, still going. There's this dust coming out from Hellscream. The chase is on. A couple more seconds with a hook shot. There's a set of chakrams flying in, dropping that clockwork dangerously low. And Satanic, mind control, second black hole, the TB, he's in trouble. He needs some help. He needs some milk, but he ain't got it. That's a Satanic dead. He'll go for the instant buyback, recognizing there's nothing left on this Enigma. They'll take him out. SF also bought back. Tinker regenerating in the fountain. No one. He's also straight back in. We've got 4 total buybacks coming in from this at the end of the fight.
And Parivision, they're playing with their lives right now. And Satanic, okay, don't send your real hero in. Only the illusions.
I'm going to be very cautious as well. Those
buyback on Hellscream.
Matrices have end up sending him in pretty awkward directions. That's the mid lane down.
Kill the illusions.
That's a very deep dive from DN. Tinker with the BKB. He's trying to finish off the Timber Saw. Maybe one more should do it, but he's got another BKB ready. DM is just toying with his food right now. 9 class with the stun. He dies to Ghost. Ghost is on the hunt for DM, but he's already TPing away.
Raxes are dying.
Satanic and Takalis are doing damage, and there goes the bottom lane of Rax. That's going to be mega creeps, and they're going to get the Furion out, the Snapfire out. Satanic is going to take the long walk home.
You've got a hero that you can do nothing about. You need an LFR for this guy, and you just do not have a hero that is supposed to hold it.
Still got Ghost chasing. They're desperate for some kills here. Satanic shows up. Mind Control's got 60 seconds for another black hole. Good ice path from Toby. Hex comes out. Satanic dies. Back on the TB. DM is now left alone to his own devices. And that's going to be Toby falling. Did have the cloak on DM. That per cloak was a bit too much for the Jakiro. He buys back instantly. Sumail with that Tinker. He's trying his absolute darndest to win this game for Nigma Galaxy. Killing DM would be a step towards it, and that laser tears the machine apart. He's got a buyback, but no Satanic for 100 seconds.
At least they're going to be going for the Roche, so that's going to be one thing that they're going to be taking away from Park. Game at least isn't really a big
fighting in the roof, but 9 class is in there, but Aegis is picked up by Ghost in the end. They killed the Techies. It was a fair effort there for Parivision to send somebody for the steal. Mind Control has the BKB teleport home. DM almost finishing off that Ghost Shadow Fiend at the high. Toby, not so lucky. Finds his
they found the SF.
Oh, they killed. Oh, they got him. Oh, they got Ghost. They blew up his Aegis. Is going for the 4 steps away. BKB teleport, or just a BKB Requiem teleport. Might just be the case. No one trying to punch through the SF. Oh, that got so close. Satanic was also there.
The problem is he doesn't have the refresher.
Currently, as a quick update, Team Cobra, Runa Team, Virtus.pro, Yakult Brothers, and Vici Gaming, who apparently dropped the series to Tundra, is also in that 0-1 bracket. But there's a black hole from Enigma on the TV. Satanic is down and gonna get for 100 seconds. Nicholas is gonna be there, but he won't be able to help him out. No one going for the fight here onto the clockwork. He'll be able to get Hellscream, but Smell, he's out. The host, he's not even nearby.
5 plus the refresher. When he starts raining down with those kisses, especially when the mega creeps are coming in, you're just gonna have to bail or pop your BKBs. Makes it much tougher to fight. Smoke broke.
Control. The Techie's under him. There's the hook shot, but the black hole is there with the Wind Waker dodge. 9 class. No one's gonna get hexed up. That's 1 black hole down. They don't want to use a second one by the looks of it, as the Enigma's already TP'd away.
turtle really deep in, and then you know that you're safe if you try to go
Trying to
for
make a
it. But I
surprise
see
attack.
him.
Mind Control's going to get surprised here. Under vision, no one is going to go for the blink in and follow, and they spit in the techies. Black Hole comes out onto 2, and they clean up the zoo, so even Sumail can't TP in directly to help out. Maybe they could have killed 9 class and dropped the gem down to the ground, but that's MC gone. Does have a buyback, but no Black Holes left.
Those 2 weeks of retirement, Panda, it seems to have taken away his sharpness.
Yeah, they paid their toll, haven't they? Sumail, 4 stab save there quickly. The stun on Ghost, and DM's got no tree to hook to, so that's just a cosmetic timber chain. There's the BKB finally forced out by the Shadow Fiend. DM looking for the body blocks there. They're taking down the tier 4 tower Satanic. They're forcing out the glyph early. That Ancient will still be left there, but how quickly will it fall? Nature's Prophet gets saved by the Wind Waker. Cyclones up into the air, gets his BKB off the Titanic, healing up. Ghost ain't doing enough damage. The Ancient exposed. They're ending the game. Parivision looking to clean it up as Nigma Galaxy. They can't put up a fight, or can they? Just the final second. Now no one is the one who finishes off the Ancient. They put the full focus on the Shadow Fiend, on the Timber, the Terrorblade. What am I even saying here? But it is the Nature's Prophet who still gets to focus on the Ancient, and Parivision, regular day at the office seems like it.